When you're doing any type of commercial real estate, you really want to work with somebody who's a specialist for whatever type of real estate that is. So for our firm, we really focus on office and industrial. If you need somebody who for sure was doing a restaurant, there's probably a better fit for that. If it's an investment sale, there's a specialist for that. So working with someone who does this day in and day out, it is a specialization for them. It almost always will be your best bet. Where a lot of firms you might work with are full service. They'll have folks that represent landlords, they'll have folks that try and represent tenants, and we really always stay on the tenant side of the transaction. So we understand what a landlord might want to see in a deal, but what really matters to us is what are we getting for our side of the transaction. And because I work on so many transactions for franchisees all across the country for success on the spectrum, it gives me a lot of reps to see exactly what we need, exactly what paves the right runway for someone to start a location and make sure they're successful. And then when you've done that over and over, you can explain that to an owner and say, this is going to work, it's going to be successful, but here's what we need for it to work. Each commercial market is different. I do as much as I can from my desk in Houston, and then I co-broker with licensed agents in whichever market we're going to be in. So there's a lot of variability in terms of who I have available to work with in that market, how the market is at that time, how much availability there is, the rental rates that we're trying to work with, what's available, what's it going to cost, and in some markets it's easier to negotiate stronger concessions than others depending on the time, and sometimes it takes longer to find the right fit. Working with any agent is going to be better than trying to represent yourself. And the example we always tell somebody is if you had to go into court, would you hire a lawyer or would you try to do it yourself? And so with commercial real estate, it's really the exact same thing. And working with me, I can tell you that I'm somebody who really takes that seriously. I am not here to try and close the deal as quickly as I can. And okay, well, we got a couple of months free rent, let's go ahead and do the deal. If I don't think it's a good deal, if it's not something that I would sign on that piece of paper, and if I were the franchisee doing it, then I'm going to recommend that they not do it.